never change for a woman. Okay, matter of fact, you should never change for anyone but yourself. But especially, you should never change for a woman, for your girl or any other girl that you are looking to date. Okay, never, ever, ever change for them. Because when you do that, you're not going to get the result that you want. Especially you guys who are in these LTRs with these girls, these long-term relationships. Because female nature is, women are programmed. Okay, you have to understand this. Women are programmed to go out there and seek the baddest alpha male that she could possibly attract with her looks, right? And then once she gets you into her life, her goal from that point is to take you from being this badass alpha to slowly turning you beta. Okay, to slowly changing you. And this is why you hear a lot of these women's, TV shows, talk shows. What are they constantly talking about, guys? They're constantly talking about, how can I change my husband? How can I train him like a dog? She wants to train you, right? How can I change him? How can I train him to be more like this or to be more like that? And the sad thing is, a lot of times she's able to do it, right? She's able to actually get her man to change for her, to be more like this or to be more like that. And as soon as she gets that, guess what? You're right. She loses interest in him, right? She loses attraction for him. All of a sudden, she doesn't want to have sex with him anymore. She doesn't want to sleep with it. She doesn't even want to sleep in the same room with his ass anymore. All of a sudden, she's looking for excuses to hang out with her girls more. Go on those trips to Vegas, right? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, especially when you suckers are at home waiting for her. These are just the ramifications of changing for a woman, right? And you see it in so many of these Hollywood movies where the guy is like begging his girlfriend not to leave him. Like, no, we'll change. What do you want us to do? I'll change. I won't be like that anymore. I won't be that jerk, that badass that you fell in love with, that you would rip off all your clothes for. I won't be him anymore. I'll be more sensitive. I'll be more emotional. I'll get more in touch with my feminine side. If you'll just stay with me. Thinking that that's what the girl wants because that's what she's been pestering you for. Next thing you know, once you change for her and you do that, guess what? Done, right? That chick starts looking elsewhere. She starts exercising her open hypergamy again. She starts going back out there looking for another alpha male who won't buckle under the pressure like you did, right? Who won't be such a little bitch that he caves into her demands, that he starts kowtowing to her in the feminine imperative. And you know what? You can't, okay? You can't. Whenever a girl asks you to change, I want you to think of it like this, guys. Whenever a woman that you're dating asks you to change, I want you to double down on who you already are. Double down on that shit, right? Like when a girl I'm dating says to me, you know what? I don't like all of this red pill stuff that you're teaching, and I don't like hearing about it, and I think it's a little toxic and all this, and she starts going that direction. Can you just, I don't know, cut it a bit? I will double down instead. I will talk about it even more. I will do even more coaching videos on the subject, right? I will just double down. And you know what? I've never had a single girl, a single woman ever leave me, ever dump me, ever start exercising her open hypergamy because I refuse to change, right? Never once. But every single time, my old blue pill self, every single time, without fail, that the girl asked me to change and I tried to please her, right? I tried to compromise every single time. They left. Guess what? They cheated. They left. They started exercising their open hypergamy. They started going out again and looking for another alpha male who wouldn't buckle. It's just female nature. Don't hate her for it. Just understand what she's doing. Okay? As they say, don't hate the player, you know, hate the game. I mean, you shouldn't even hate the game. If you want to put yourself in a situation where you want to guarantee that your girl leaves you, just go ahead and change for her. Okay? Because that's not going to make her happy. Any changes you want to make in yourself, however, okay? Say you want, you know, say you don't like, you know, a little pot belly you've been getting lately, or say, you know, you don't like your hairstyle lately and you want to change that, do that. I mean, if it's for you and it's something that you want to improve for yourself, do that. But you should never, ever, ever, under any circumstance, ever change for a woman. Whether you're dating her or she's just a friend of yours and she's in your social circle, you should never, ever change for a woman, or any woman, period. Okay? Do not change for women. Only change for yourself. Okay? And do things that make you happy. Because as long as you're doing things that make you happy and she sees that, she will naturally follow your lead. Okay? And then she will be happy. You know, as I keep teaching you guys, you can't make women happy by trying to make them happy. The way that you make women happy is you make yourself happy first, and then vicariously, through seeing you happy, she will become happy. Okay? So all of you suckers, when your woman starts shit testing you in the relationship and asking you to change this, change that, you got to double down, right? And for you guys who are in these relationships where your woman is starting to get irritated with your little quirks, any annoying habits that you have, that she used to find cute, that she used to think were funny, that she thought were sexy at one time. Now she's like completely annoyed with them, and she's like, oh my God, stop. The reason why she's doing that is because she's lost attraction for you, and she's lost respect for you. Because a woman who has attraction and respect for you, and the magic ingredient in there is respect, that woman is gonna find everything you do to be magical. She's gonna find everything you do to be godlike. She's not gonna be looking at your little quirks or any annoying habits you have and be like, oh my God, he always does that, it's driving me crazy. You know, instead she's gonna be like, oh my God, he's so cute. Oh, that's so, I love it when you do that. Do it again, it's so sexy. Oh my gosh, I love you so much. She's gonna do that. Changing for a woman is beta. Changing for yourself is alpha. Okay, as long as you remember that, you'll be fine. So I'm gonna wrap up here. Until next time, this is M. Do not forget to smash that like button below. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so that you are notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video to YouTube. More importantly, guys, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Very important you guys subscribe. It helps me out a ton when you subscribe to my channel, so please subscribe. Also, make sure you share my coaching videos with other like-minded friends of yours. Okay, other guys that you feel are red-pilled or are going red pill. Go ahead and share my coaching videos with your friends as well. Tell them to subscribe to my channel, because that helps everybody, right? I mean, the more men we could reach, the better, right? The more guys we could reach with this type of knowledge, the better. Okay, the better society will be, and also the better off women will be. Okay, because they won't have to deal with all these beta males anymore. All right, so make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you share my coaching videos. And for you guys who want to support my work and support my content and all this red pill knowledge I'm teaching guys even further as Cash snores along, the best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I am teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking 8s, 9s, and 10s, and I'm talking about good women with solid credit scores, okay? Good women who are responsible, who will be great teammates for you, whether you date them casually or long-term, okay? That's the type of women we want to bring into our lives. That's the type of young, beautiful women that we want to bring into our lives, not these, you know, irresponsible, narcissistic, overly entitled, piss poor credit score type of girls. that are out there, which is, there are plenty of them out there, right? We want to avoid them. But in 7 Months of Mastery, I teach you how to go out there and approach and close these type of women, and how to find them and how to bring them into your life. So if you want to get signed up for 7 Months of Mastery, this is the absolute best way to support my work. Okay, first month is only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons, and all you have to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds, so do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video. And yes, we are back in the Range Rover. For you guys who were, when I was shooting at the house, you guys are like, I miss being in the Range Rover. I miss Cash's snoring as he's snoring away on this hot afternoon. I've got the aircon blasting here. And yeah, so we're shooting back in the Range Rover. Why? Just because I feel like it. Why not? Right? I want to get out of the house. Plus, we're going to get him some steak right now. All right, yeah, I give my dog steak. So we're gonna get some steak right now. And as for the shirt that I'm wearing, in case you're curious, it's my IROC Z t-shirt. I used to have an IROC Z back in the day, back in the late 80s, early 90s. I had an IROC Z with T-tops and a 5-speed, which is actually pretty hard to come across these days, because I know these cars are becoming collectors, the IROC Z, which is pretty funny. Yeah, I sold mine. I actually got a pretty good price for when I sold mine, but I do miss that car. But so I'm wearing my IROC Z t-shirt. And no, it doesn't stand for Italian Reject Out Cruising, because that was something that was people used to make fun of before when I'd roll my IROC around. They're like, you know what IROC stands for, right? I'm like, oh God, what? They're like, Italian Reject Out Cruising. I'm like, I'm not Italian Reject. But anyway, yeah, badass car. Until next time.